Hello and welcome to another episode of Jarmog Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. We're on Mountain 2, Trail numero 4, numero 4. It's like chic cuatro. That's chic, by the way. Google, do you mind? Not that you have anything to demonetize here, but you know, I'm just saying, like in the future, we're a completely clean channel and minus the VODs. Well, that's fine. The advertisers can get over it. Honestly, like whenever I bring in other people, it's probably a-okay. I mean, okay, so it's specifically for streams, because, like, obviously, Twitch streams are hot commodity. Everybody loves the Twitch streams in this current day and age. I wonder what it's gonna evolve into, because like Twitch is kind of the evolution of YouTube somehow. Yet as I grow older, I prefer YouTube over Twitch, which is weird. It's mostly a time thing. Like I feel like to really enjoy Twitch, you gotta invest a lot of time into a single community and make sure like whatever that stream is not on. And I realize this is why I try to get on like 6 times a week, is whenever that stream is not on, you can't really grow in that community. Like you can't talk to your friends unless you're in the Discord, and then you're kind of like, it's a crapshoot if they're in the Discord of that stream. And it, you know, yeah, that's how to fully enjoy Twitch, is to be part of the memes, to be part of the culture of somebody's community, and really it's up to the streamer to foster that community that they're trying to make. I know we're getting really knee deep into some content creation stuff right now, but as far as YouTube, you know, it helps if you're ingrained into the memality culture. Is that a thing? Memality? I like it though. It's like fatality, but memality. Where were we? We were jumping off a cliff. That's what we were doing. But yeah. As I grow into an older age, I prefer YouTube because it's a bite size. And I like the 30-minute to 60-minute content anyway, either way, but it's still more bite-sized than a stream, which, well, a lot of streams are either 3 to like 12 hours long. And if you miss, you know, like 10 minutes, you might not be missing much, or you might be missing the best clip of the whole stream, and you kind of feel like you're missing out because you had to, I don't know, use the restroom. Why don't you take the phone in the bathroom? You know what? You bring up a good point. But, I mean, like, my main concern, as always, is like if I, which isn't like a huge concern. If I switch from playing Overwatch like every day after another game that I want to play, or like if I dedicate a stream to Overwatch, a concern of mine is that like a lot of people are just gonna be like, all right, another one bites the dust. This stream is now dead to me, which it's kind of, it's fair to an extent. Like if you're only watching a guy for, you know, for said game, but like it kind of, it makes me as a content creator just want to focus on YouTube more, which I feel like is not fair to my Twitch community. I don't know. That's just a little bit of a, you know, behind the closed doors, inside baseball, etc., whatever you want to call it. Just how I'm processing some things. But we are gonna keep going with the content 100%, even with this new job. The new job is still, I'm still getting there. Okay, so we're going through. If you've ever gotten like a, not to make this sound condescending or anything, not like, I don't know. I've never worked at fast food, so I don't know if they get this spiel. But like, there's 2 days of like HR and like a bunch of nonsense that is basically just the political side of your work. It's not the actual job itself. I don't know if we're gonna get to that later in the week, but like the ethics and the health insurance and the life, etc., etc., etc. Which, first of all, I'm thankful for. You know, it's better than not having all that. But still, I want to get good at the job so I can, you know, just kind of make some money. Just gotta make I don't know, turn myself into a robot for 8 hours a day, maybe up to 10 hours a day, and then come home with a paycheck so that you know, the house is warm and the bellies are filled, and then I can do what I actually want to do. Yeah, it sounds bad, but you know, it's the life that I've been that I have for myself. I feel like I've done you know, I made a huge decision into switching into this. I feel like I have full reign of my life currently, so it feels good. It feels like a good thing, like I was saying with the goals episode. Speaking of goals, when are we gonna find this resting spot? Is this not a spot? It looks like a spot. Oh my goodness, Steam, you're killing me. I had to end a video because Steam decided to go, hey, I'm just gonna turn on big picture mode. What's up with that, Steam? I get you have an update, but don't try and override the Microsoft application just because you're like, hey, I don't appreciate all this, all these other epics and all these Microsofts getting in the way of our business. Yeah, this is not the, this is not Steam World anymore. You know, you turn your backs on the indies, which I feel like they're getting back to, like with the Steam Labs, not Stream Labs. I know a lot of you listeners are probably streamers as well, or content creators, possibly. Actually, I don't know if I could make that assumption, but you know about Stream Labs. It's a Steam Labs, and y'all, is this it? No, this is just the other side of the pond. We've been over here. Yeah, Steam Labs is doing a good job, but is that really the is that really on Steam, or are they just letting the you know, the buyers kind of feed them information? So I mean, I guess you could say that is like the same exact thing, because it's essentially what Google does or what Facebook does with, like, you know, targeted ads. Steam is just dressing it up nicely and saying, hey, this might be for you because everyone else that bought this and bought this, if they bought this one too. It's both scary and awesome. You know, the very thing that everybody's criticizing Facebook for, praising Steam for. And then now maybe like they're not using it for just straight up advertising for like you like cleaning games like House Flipper. Here's a mop brand and a perfect Lysol brand to to pair it up with. It's not quite like that. Not as egregious, but it's pretty close, isn't it? I don't know. I might be out of my mind. Yeah, but this is beneficial. I mean, okay, so are the targeted ads possibly beneficial to somebody who's looking for a good brand to purchase? Very possible, right? Yeah, I'll give you a little 2 cents to think. A devil's advocate. Are they mostly scummy? Yes. Yeah, there's no arguing for them. Like from a, I would hate to be the lawyer in charge of defending Facebook. Let's put it that way. I mean, besides you making probably well into the upper six figures, but we're stuck. Okay, let's go through here. Good. Upper six figures. Does that line up properly? Probably, right? You know, when you get up into the six figures, I honestly lose count. Probably on purpose. Like my mental subconscious is just like, that's just a boatload of money. You're not quite philanthropist kind of money, but like, you're pretty freaking rich. Like if I see somebody's net worth is like 800,000, it's like, okay, well they're not like a millionaire. Well, that's like you're. If you live in my area, you're a millionaire, because if you like, you probably have like 3 houses, and then 1 summer home in Florida. That's usually how it goes. I mean, like people with like $250,000 probably have that. I don't know. Usually, you just save up and then purchase that summer home or that winter home, I guess. Which one is it? Wait, hold on. I've heard summer home before, but it doesn't quite make sense. Wouldn't you want to go to the hotter area whenever it's winter and then come back here into the cold tundra that is Ohio during the summer? I don't know. I mean, it still gets pretty hot here. There's a lake, and some people don't realize that humidity actually causes heat to be like 10 times worse, because it doesn't give your sweat any room to evaporate. It just, oh, here's some sweat. Okay, this skin is already wet, so why is And so your brain cells are just like, what do we do? And then kersplat. Oh, that's your sanity because of how hot it is. What? I still don't understand what this is for. Like, why is this here? For the... Is this solely for the Geronimo? I still can't find it anywhere where this resting spot would be. I know we just haven't looked enough, but I feel like we've been looking for a while. Let's see over here. I mean, you could rest there. Hold on. What if it's like right in the beginning? Okay, cool. Possibly not over there. Okay, that looked like a spot. Isn't there a jump over here? There is. Jump over here. And then there's one more jump. Where does this go? Well, it's just to the same trail? I don't know. I'm sorry, the podcast side died a little bit, because you know, part of the game is just solving these riddles. And this one feels unsolvable right now. And by riddle, I mean, you know, just trying to figure out the path and seeing if there's any deviation that goes into a secret area. And there hasn't been any noticeable one, at least. Okay, so there's this area. Where does this drop off to? Literally nowhere. Okay, so this jumps off into that spot, into that spot, into that. That doesn't quite help us. Where, oh where? Hold on. There's a lot of rocks at the end of that. So if you look at that, there's two directions where that can go. Where is that? Okay, so that's checkpoint 1. Oh, is this what I was looking at? I guess so. Ooh, that was a scary drop. Do you see this? There's a jumping off point there. You just take a shortcut right there. That's pretty legitimate. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This level has got me stumped. Yeah, just like a tree stump. Can a tree stump can still grow, right? Like I think I've seen branches sprout out of a tree stump. Like it's not that it's dead. It's dead when you like uproot it. In fact, I think we cut down a tree on the side of my house because it was touching the gutters. That was like 2 years ago. I think it's now touching the gutters again. Now we gotta cut it again. Man, house owning problems, let me tell you. It's not that bad though. It's nice owning your own place, for a lot of reasons. Mostly the seclusion. You don't have to hear anybody else's like noises, like just life noises. I'm not even talking about like nasty anything. I'm not talking about like, you know, disturbing noises, but just like having to interact with people just because you live near them. It's frustrating. I know it sounds exactly like an introvert, but like I'm coming at this from like the two spots we lived in. One had it was fine for the first year, and then like there was we had a kind of creepy neighbor move in. He was by himself, and he would smoke a ton, and he would say hi to my wife whenever she went to work, and it's just, yeah, you know, it sounds like a nice guy, but no, it's kind of creepy. Just keep to yourself. I realize he lives by himself, and he probably wants somebody to talk to, but like, talk to somebody else. I don't know. It's a pretty bad note to leave on, but you know, like we left and we went to an apartment where everybody kind of kept to themselves, but stomps on the level above us, and water leakage, and basically what I'm saying is the house is kind of worth it just for the privacy alone. Or if you find like a good apartment. I don't know. Maybe you're the one causing problems for other people in the apartment. But honestly, the absolute worst part is the internet. You ever try to use like a wireless connection in an apartment with apartments like pretty close to each other? It's just good luck. You know, to quote Liam Neeson, good luck. Oh no, wait, that's not Liam Neeson. That's the bad guy telling him good luck, right? Makes you think. Where? I don't know where to go. I am gonna check a couple more spots here, and then I'm gonna call it. But you know, it's just we're being defeated by the level, and I'm okay with that for now. Oh, that's what that's for, probably. Hold on, let's see if we can make that drop. Okay, so here's first drop. And then what if there's a... Okay, this isn't it yet. This is the drop right here. Nope, we missed it by a little bit. Alright, I'm done for now. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit that sub button if you want to watch the rest of the series. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you.